I just want to start this video off by saying that I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I lied to you guys. Okay, now you guys are probably wondering, Jordan, what are you talking about? Well, I said that I was going to delete social media, and I did for a while. I deleted all of my social media, and I've managed to stay off of Snapchat and Twitter and all of those other ones. But Instagram, I'm not going to lie to you guys, I've re-downloaded the app more than a few times since I said that I was deleting it. And, I've created so many different ways to justify this in my head, but honestly, it's not acceptable. It's not acceptable for one, because I need to be practicing what I preach. How can I sit here and tell you guys to delete social media if I myself don't have the discipline to do it? That's not okay. That's not a good look for me as a leader. Even if you guys wouldn't know that I'm doing that, I still have to live with myself knowing that I'm doing that. And also, this just goes to show just how addicted I am to social media. Okay, I am a fiend, an addict. Now, the thing is, it's kind of difficult when you're a content creator because social media is kind of a really good way to communicate with your followers, right? It's a good way to communicate with the people that support you. It opens up a whole new realm of communication that you might not have had access to in the past. But at the same time, it detracts from what I'm trying to do as a content creator because it takes away my time. Time that could be spent creating, I instead spend that time consuming. Okay, consuming content mindlessly. This is basically the final straw. I'm no longer just deleting the app. I'm going to delete my whole Instagram account. Okay, by the time you guys are watching this, my Instagram account is more than likely gone. So don't even bother looking for it. Okay, it is deleted. Now, like I said, okay, in my mind, I have been justifying all of the reasons why I need to keep social media. And that just further proves how addicted I am and how much I really need to delete Instagram in particular to take myself to that next level as a content creator. Now, for those of you who don't follow me on Instagram, don't even bother looking. But I did make a post a while back saying that I was going to go ghost and I was going to come back to Instagram at 100,000 subscribers. And when I made that post, I meant it. Okay, I meant that I was going to stay off. But that was before I got on TikTok. Okay, TikTok changed things a little bit. The reason why is because I didn't really realize that I was going to blow up as quickly as I did on TikTok. Like, I knew that I was going to, do numbers, but I didn't think it would happen that quickly. So, of course, I went and checked my Instagram because I wanted to see how that would affect my Instagram. My follow count, the DMs that I was getting, all of that. So I'm over here, pretending to be off of Instagram. And like I said, I was. But I would get on every day. I'd re-download the app and get back on and just read through my DMs. And the thing is, it would kill me because, I might have some attractive girls and different people that might need my help in my DMs and I can't respond to them because I'm not supposed to be on Instagram. Like I said, that's a bad look for me. How am I going to tell people that social media is bad and that I'm taking a break and I'm on it, responding to people, talking to people, and now I'm at this point where I don't even know how many unread DMs, but it's probably too many to get through at this point. Okay, it is too many. There is no way I'm going to be able to get back to all of the people that DM'd me. And when people reach out to me like that, I like to get back to them. If you email me, if you DM me on TikTok, like, I'm going to respond. Okay, for a while when I was on Instagram actively, I was responding to all of my DMs every day. So, watching my DMs pile up in that way, which this is a good thing, mind you. This is a good problem to have. But just thinking about the fact that at some point I'm going to have to come back to Instagram and reply to all of these people, it was kind of overwhelming, and it made me not want to come back. But like I said, I still couldn't stay away. I was addicted. I am addicted right now. I'm an addict and I need to take that next step. Okay, I need to tell myself no. There is power in telling yourself no. That's what discipline is all about. It's about turning down instant gratification in favor of long-term gratification, i.e. YouTube and TikTok success. Okay, it's about building my platform. Now, another reason why I didn't want it to come to this, I didn't want to delete my Instagram profile. And this is going to sound very superficial and shallow, but it's true. Okay, this is the truth, and it comes from the ego. My follow count is going up. It's nice to see my follow count go up. I think right now I'm almost at 3,000 followers. And, that's very satisfying for my ego. I like having a lot of followers. even though it doesn't matter because I'm not really doing anything with those followers on Instagram. Like, there's no point in having a lot of followers on a platform that I'm not even active on, but it definitely strokes my ego. Having a lot of followers strokes the ego. And that's another reason why I need to delete it. I don't want to be so invested in a follow count, especially if that follow count is not even getting me any money. That follow count isn't doing anything for me except stroking my ego. And I feel like it puts extra pressure on me to get back to Instagram as soon as possible so that I can be active for those followers, even though, like I said, I'm not making any money on there. So really at this point, it's just a distraction. It's a distraction from YouTube, a distraction from TikTok. I'm a creator at the end of the day. And in order to be a creator full time, you need to spend more time creating than consuming. If you want to be at that level that I'm trying to get to. I always said that Twitter was the most toxic app, but I'm starting to think it might be Instagram. And that's the reason why I can't let go of it. It's an inherent validation seeking app. Okay, it's literally based around validation. And so seeing that I'm finally getting that validation that my ego always desired, obviously I'm going to want to stay on there. That just further perpetuates that addiction that I have, which is not okay. It's literally just for validation. And I always say this, but everybody on Instagram is looking for validation at some level. Otherwise, they would not be on there. Okay, if you are on Instagram and you post pictures of yourself or whatever else, if you did not seek validation from others, you would have never posted the picture. You would have kept it in your camera roll. And so I realize now that any app where you do that is a validation seeking app. And there's nothing necessarily wrong with that in moderation, but it seems like I have a problem with moderation. Okay, I have a problem with moderation and I need to do something about it. This is a legitimate issue now. Okay, it is really warping my mindset, and that's not okay because I could definitely see this spilling over into YouTube and TikTok, especially TikTok, which TikTok might be more dangerous than Instagram. And I could probably make a whole separate video about that, but TikTok is dangerous. Okay, TikTok is actually dangerous for your mental health. Okay, if you're not careful, that app will eat you and your time alive. But at least with TikTok, I can provide value to people. I can provide value to people by simply posting the content that I post. On Instagram, I'm not providing value to anyone. Okay, it is literally just me getting on there for validation. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Going on there and seeing that I have DMs from girls and things like that, it takes a lot of discipline for me to stick to my principles and not respond to them when I see that type of temptation. Okay, it takes a lot of discipline. So, I guess at least I've stayed solid in that aspect. But overall, Instagram does a lot more bad than good in my life. And it's definitely killing me a little bit to delete the app. Like I said, my follow count is going up. I'm getting DMs. All of that. I told people that I'll be back at 100K, and I like to stick to my word, but I don't think I'm going to be coming back anytime soon. Okay, I think the only way I'll come back to Instagram, honestly, is if there's a bag involved. And that's just keeping it real. Because if I'm not going to provide value to people, at the very least, I need to get something out of it. Okay, other than validation. I need to be getting some type of tangible result from getting on Instagram, from spending my time. I need some type of return on my investment because time is the most valuable resource that you have. So if you're investing it into something and you're not getting it back, you are wasting your time. Now, ironically, the only way to really get paid on Instagram is if you have a large following. But my following on Instagram comes from YouTube and TikTok. So me getting on Instagram and spending my time on there instead of on YouTube or TikTok is actually working to my detriment in terms of follow count. So even from the perspective of my ego, which wants to have more followers, which is obsessed with the numbers, being on Instagram isn't going to help that either. Okay, it's not going to do any good for me at all. So right now I need to focus on, YouTube, focus on TikTok. Those are my two platforms right now that I'm building up. It's time for me to start practicing what I preach and being a better leader. Because even though you guys would have never known if I didn't make this video that I was on Instagram, I was. And I need to be open about that with you guys and let you know that I am not perfect. I'm not perfect. I don't always practice what I preach. I make mistakes too. I mess up. But the key is being able to own up to your mistakes, admit when you're wrong, and taking inspired action, creating change within yourself so that you can change your actions, and change your habits and change your life. In the meantime, if you want to contact me, my email is dmjordangreen@yahoo.com. That is dmjordangreen@yahoo.com. Or, if you follow me on TikTok, you can DM me there. But I respond to both of them every single morning. So, if you want to talk to me privately, that's how you do it. Do not DM me on Instagram. I mean, you can't right now because I deleted my account.